Everybody, I know I just put this up, so it'll be a few minutes before we get that notification out. And I've scheduled a lot of lives today, so we have 2 lives tomorrow. I'm just going to go through that while we'll wait for some people to get their notifications. Hold on, people to. So tomorrow, 2 interviews. First time, 2 interviews, 1 day. And they may be a little edgier. They're going to be 2 guys. There's one at 8 o'clock, which will probably be the edgiest one. But I think everybody will enjoy it. I think they'll still find a lot of inspiration in things, but just probably not what people might expect. And hey, you got to think outside the box sometime, right? Okay, so there's a ring over there. I don't know what that is. So there's a lot going on with Gypsy. And I'm just first going to say, Gypsy posted a picture of a cat and said something like, "Oh, I'm so glad my little sweetie pie's been taken care of so well." And apparently it's about one of the cats that they kind of abandoned after they unalived her mother. And Gypsy mentioned this. In the last few lives that I've done, I questioned about these cats. Now, I haven't heard other creators talking about them. So I could only think that based on this and something else that I said, in the very next morning, Gypsy had like this new picture of it up there. Is she listening? Are you listening, Gypsy? I don't know. But if you are, where's the other cat? What happened to the other cat? You found the one sweetie pie. People say that he doesn't look like he's been taken such great care of, but I don't think you were too concerned about it, because you didn't say that when you were telling people about these cats. And then the second thing is, you just left Pixie. You don't even mention Pixie anymore. Pixie is not even worth mentioning, right? That's it. Didn't even try to see if you could have like any kind of a co-owner thing with Ryan. No, not at all. That's interesting, Gypsy, really interesting. But so what the heck is going on? So time for a pot of GypTea. Now, the other thing is that came out last night is Fancy, who covers Gypsy a lot, said that Gypsy was seen at this sci-fi convention, and I have pictures of it on my phone from 2010, and she was there. I found her in another outfit, kind of like Princess Leia, had these big long things down, but then she was in another one that had Batman on one channel, and she had this party wig on. She's like, "Oh, this is my party wig." And she was there with Dee Dee, and they looked like they were having a great time. Not that poor little Gypsy was so abused and never got out of the house, never did anything. No, she was at these sci-fi conventions. And so that's all surfacing now. Plus, stuff about the guy Dan, okay, is surfacing. Dan is married. He's got kids now. But there was a lot of creators that had the wrong person. And that was like, people think he looks like Ken, and he was Gypsy's love of her life, and that's why she's like trying to substitute Ken in there. So all of that is going on. But now let's talk about this Ken and Christy photo, and that came from TikTok. Okay, that there's another creator, that Ivory Rose, and apparently either slow-mo. Let's get it from the horse's mouth. Here, we're gonna go over here. Oh boy. All right, so Let's take a look. So Ivory Rose from TikTok said that someone has a picture of Ken and Christy kissing and that it's going to be revealed on Friday. Let me tell you something, okay? Remember I said last night, what the heck is Kristy calling Ken and saying, I'm watching you right now? Why was she so adamant that, Ken stay in their lives and all this stuff? If that is true, Kristy and Ken, boy, this house of cards is going to come a-tumbling down. If that is true, okay? Could it be some wacko saying this? I'm not sure what their source is, but that would just, I don't know, just crazy. So let's see. Let's see what's going on here, where this is coming from. Why wait until Friday? Someone said, what is this? I'm quite surprised that this is coming from Ivy Rose. She's so against the Blanchards making money off of Dee Dee's death. This reeks of clickbait for coins. Has she jumped on the GRB money train too? Someone said here in a message board. Why not prove it? It could be a lie, a way to drum up subs, likes for more money. If it exists, it's probably AI. If it's real, they will say it's AI, nothing will change, and it may even be planted by someone close to Gypsy to get people talking some more. She loves all kinds of attention. Someone said there are people who can tell if a picture is AI or not. There are people who can tell what kind of device the picture was taken on and how many times it's been shared. Supposedly a screenshot starts it over, but those same people can tell if it's a screenshot. But yeah, it's complex. Okay. So let's see what else they're saying. I'll trust the tea when it's in my cup. So much for Rod saying Ken wouldn't touch Kristy with a 10-foot pole. Well, but if Rod said that, wow, that's a big diss on his wife, right? Ken wouldn't touch Kristy with a 10-foot pole. If Rod really said that, I think he should have said it the other way around, right? Kristy wouldn't touch Ken with her 10-foot pole. Okay, whatever. But yeah, well, we'll see what comes of that. Okay, is it a bunch of crap? What is it? It's just the latest GypTea. Gypsy replied to someone on TikTok because everybody was talking about Ken wearing a wedding ring. Is Ken wearing a wedding ring? Oh my gosh, Ken is wearing a wedding ring. I can't believe it. A lot of people in here were flipping out last night about it from the Hobby Lobby. Well, apparently that Gypsy replied to someone and she let them know that he's wearing a promise ring to symbolize their commitment and his commitment to her and their family. But did he give her a promise ring? I don't know. We don't know there. Let's see what else we can find out on that. GypTea. What's the deal with their matching bracelets? Their matching tattoos. It's like, okay. Yeah, I knew a couple. They got these tattoos and the guy made such a stink about it, saying like, oh gosh, my wife and I got these tattoos and when we hold hands, they're next to each other and it says something like my one, her only, or something. He went nuts. Do you know they were split up like months after that? And they had all these, I can't even. Okay. Because a tattoo is not going to hold the person to you. Anyway. He posted on Twitter apparently about 12 hours ago that I don't intend to please everyone, but stop following me and don't waste your time writing to someone you don't like. That's my advice to you. Now, Vision Con, that's the sci-fi conventions that I was talking about. And there are pictures that are from videos that are on the internet. I looked and found some myself. I found one where she had this hat wig thing that you'll see here. Let me see this. Okay, let's get this over here. I'm trying to get this picture up here for you. But I saw this where she had this like party wig, she said, and her and Dee Dee were having a grand time. She was dancing in the wheelchair. She does not look like an abused person, and 2010 would be, she's 33 now, right? Do the math. I think 17 or 18. Let me see. I just want to save this here. So yeah, I mean it's crazy. And then I just went ahead and looked, and I found another one from that year with Dee Dee, but she was wearing this other outfit, that one that's here. She also is wearing a multicolored, like kind of a dress thing with this one of like those pink wigs or something. So yeah, I put the wrong. Okay, hold on a minute. Trying to get this picture. Oh, but it keeps doing some stupid thing and telling me that I'm not. All right, let's try this again. Okay, so let me get over here. And that would be over here. Where is it? There we go. All right, this is coming up now. Finally. Here we go. So there's Gyp in there, okay? And there's a picture with Dee Dee with her, and they're at these conventions. And let me tell you that these conventions and these after parties that they were at, and they were at the after party because she's got the other wig on, so they probably stayed for days, and they have like this stuff in a bathtub in the hotel room, and you know, it's probably, they're talking about like roofies and all kinds of stuff. So her and Dee Dee were at these things, and you know, this looks tame, this looks like, oh, like a little Disney event. No. When you watch the videos, you'll see it's not a little Disney event. It's like a really adult content. And then Gypsy then was pretending to be like 14 years old, or maybe even younger, okay? Because 2015 she was supposed to be around that. So Gyp. Let me just do my quick little math here. Hold on a minute. See what Gyp was. 2010, right? Gyp. Was that 18 years old? 18 years old, Gyp. Okay. Pretending she's a child, and her mother bringing a child to this, and there's a very mature stuff, I'm telling you. Check out some of the videos about it on YouTube. Just put in that VisionCon 2010 2009, and you'll see this stuff. I think I actually found this one, and yeah, this is 2010. She has the wig on, and I saw this one. There's another view of this. There's a view with her and Dee Dee, and I have screenshots of it on my phone. Okay, so let me see her now. Okay, so when did she have time to attend all these conventions among the hundreds of unnecessary surgeries? Like, girl, you should be recovering from all the alleged medical abuse you were still suffering from so badly that it was either you or your mother. Yeah, right. She was 17 or 18, smiling like a slow person. You could never convince me she wasn't in on it. She was acting like a special needs person out on her own will. Okay, she is basically real life Cartman. You're absolutely right. That video of her and Dee Dee on stage, she's sitting in that wheelchair, singing off key about angels like a mentally challenged child. She was really pouring it on, and obviously as big a part of the grift as her mother. Okay, they're saying that she allegedly had been on at least 2 yachts as well. Yes, I've heard about the yachts too. Okay, plus the detective questioning her and both Nick's parents that her mother had kicked her out of the house, so no need to escape. She was already kicked out. What a disgusting, stupid liar she is. Yeah, think back to that interview, right? After the unaliving, she didn't mention abuse. Her mother was her best friend there. People say her attorneys gave her that storyline. They gave it to her about Munchausen's. Okay? Why didn't she talk about it? Why didn't she talk about it in the interrogation? Why? Okay. Let's see here. Still can't believe how many trips they've been on, meeting famous people. Every time I come here, there's another pic of them somewhere else. How embarrassing. I just can't imagine you going along with this scam your whole life, knowing most likely will come out one day. Yikes. Okay. So she has a $700 beauty routine. A $700 beauty routine, according to people, beauty bloggers, who I guess have added up the products that she's putting on her face in the morning. So she's spending $700 a month, and still, they're saying, well, why are people giving this money? This is blood money, and $700 a month. Okay, and Gyp said in one of her lives she would like to partner or work with CoverGirl. Okay, CoverGirl, yeah. All right, Gyp. She's not even doing anything that trendy in makeup. Her Get Ready With Me the other day was a 2014 look. So matte, caked, straight up boring. She spends $700 a month. I loved her dupes. Okay, let's see here. I watched a video of Gypsy doing her makeup the other day. It's very 2012 to 2016 look. Very dated, layered, and cakey. Nothing really noteworthy or trending in beauty right now. Definitely not a real influencer or makeup artist would be doing. All she does is complain on lives how all sorts of products don't work on her. And like, girl, top dollar doesn't mean it performs miracles. So she can't see the products herself. She's just squinting away at the shade on the lipstick. They definitely aren't going to sponsor a grifter. There's so many talented makeup artists out there. Okay, all of that. So she probably gets all this stuff for free and does not spend a dime on it. I don't know why Lancome would ever want to sponsor their products. Well, Mia said, I think, like it's like an hour to get ready for herself. I mean, that's, I don't know how. Times I just don't have time for that. Let's see. Okay, this is so funny too, because 12 hours ago I just spoke about this, Mia versus Gypsy on social media. So somebody said I stumbled upon Mia's TikTok profile, watched some of the videos. The differences between her and Gypsy is insane. It seems like Mia is just bringing her genuine self in the videos. She at least comes across as more likable and relatable than Gypsy. Yeah, that's exactly what I said about that, and she's been doing it a long time, way before Gyps was released from prison. Compared to Mia, Gypsy seems like such a try-hard. It's embarrassing. Yeah, I told you about the video they did together, and she didn't know how to pronounce Lancome, and her sister was kind of telling her, wait, don't do that. Don't say chunky highlights. That's so out. After she got a PR team, every post seems so fake, forced, and inauthentic. Let's see what else. Someone said I never saw her TikTok, but I did look at Mia's Instagram, and I'm sure Gyp just rages inside when she posts because Mia looks like her life is so well put together. Her pictures are beautiful. She's been in a long and seemingly loving relationship for a while now, and probably the worst thing about her life is she's related to Gyps. And that just burns her up, right? Takes her truths. I know everyone says this, but she should really be on watch anytime she's around Gyps. Okay, so someone said I'd rather take makeup tips from Mia than Gyps. I picture Gypsy watching Mia's lives, fuming with jealousy. Yeah, oh yeah. Let's see here. Mia definitely had a better upbringing. Rod and Kristy stepped in after Gyp was arrested. Now they're acting like they're always supportive of Gypsy. I don't feel sorry for GypTea. She's terrible, and no amount of money will make Rod and Kristy love her. I noticed that there isn't a single post with Gypsy in it, at least not in her thumbnails. I noticed there, okay, blah, blah, blah. She did mention the gender reveal, but yeah, she doesn't have Gypsy all over there at all. Okay. Now, Dan Glidewell, that a lot of channels posted the wrong Dan, and so there'll be more to come on him. Let's see here. Okay, my baby. Uh-oh, Gyp made her Instagram private? I don't know. Can someone... let's see. Not to get a weighted baby blanket. It can suppress the respiratory drive of the baby. Lots of pink decorations will make the nursery so sweet and precious. I like the Forever My Baby. You will be decor sign. That was cool. Ooh, I love Hobby Lobby. Enjoy and congratulations. Someone said that. I don't know what this is all about. Let's see. They said... what is this? Rod and Mia. don't think Gypsy looks like her dad at all. Neither do I. I think that Mia does, especially without all the makeup and fake tan. Gypsy said her dad cursed her with their nose. LOL. I can see the bridge of it being similar, but other than that, the shape of the actual nose doesn't look alike. Let's see what they say. I think she looks like a mix of Rod and Kristy. That's hilarious that she thinks her nose is even similar to Mia's. Her face is crooked. It's weird. It's the microdeletion by proxy. The fact that Rod refuses to get tested for the microdeletion is wild to me. Okay. Okay, so there's a Dr. Beckerman who was friends with Dee Dee. And apparently people are thinking that Gypsy looks more like that doctor and that he may be her real dad. And yeah, it is true that she does look more like him. But I don't know. Get a DNA test. She said she wanted a 23andMe or whatever, right? We'll get a DNA test. I've said all along I didn't think she looked like any of them. I said that all along. Okay, let me go back here. Okay, Gypsies. So let me go back to the live and see what you guys are saying about anything. About if you guys heard any more about that Ken and Christy kissing photo. Hi, Jen Grill. How are you? Okay, so I don't know how long I'm going to stay up. We're going to do the word game soon because I have 2 interviews tomorrow and I have a lot to do to get ready for them, and I'm still trying to catch up from everything I've been doing, and I've got to do some big thing with my tires about the warranty tomorrow, and I've got to get all of that paperwork done and in. So I've got to get that ongoing, and 2 o'clock is the first interview, 8 o'clock is the second interview. I wish it would be warm to go swimming, but it is so cold tonight, it's not even funny. Not even funny how cold it is. So I don't know what something's like. I think there's Ernesto coming and all kinds of stuff happening. I'm going to start the word puzzle, and then I'm going to go to bed. I'm not even going to pass go. But yeah, it'll be interesting to see what happens if there is a photo of Kim and Kim. Why do I keep calling Chris? Oh my gosh, I really need sleep. Oh my gosh, Kristy and Ken, not Kim. Kristy and Ken. Oh my gosh, kissing. Allegedly, that's the word on the street on TikTok. Allegedly. Kristy and Ken sitting in a tree. KISSING. First comes love, then comes marriage. Then I hear people talking in the Zoom. Everybody's talking in Zoom. Okay, let's see here now. Oh, eaves. Let's do that. Probably no. Svelte. Let's see here. What did you say there? Jane Grill, you said sleet. Oh, okay, yeah, sleet. Very good, Jane Grill. Okay, let me see what you got. Steel. Yeah. Very good. Very good. Very good. There's got to be 2 E words on the top there. We did eaves. What could it be? Oh my gosh. Oh, eels. That's one. And my next one is oh, else. Yeah, it's else. Okay, and then next would be a lest. There we go. We got it. We got it. We did it. We did it. Okay, guys. Hi, Emmy. I'm going to bed. I have to go to bed. There'll be much to talk about Gypsy tomorrow. Love you guys. God bless. Prayers. Let me find the way out of here. I am so tired. And I will see you tomorrow. Please remember our interviews, 2 and 8 o'clock. Everybody have a good night. God bless.